What are the main differences? Well, some of the main differences are very obvious. When you are using words alone, then when you are trying to engage with the film object, you are always engaging in what's called ekphrasis, the idea that you have to describe one medium in another medium. And obviously with audiovisual film studies, that relationship is different. You could still argue there is a medium difference, the difference of a short online video versus a film. Is it the same medium? No, maybe not exactly the same medium. But the idea that something is audiovisual, an audiovisual engagement with audiovisual text is obviously the main difference. And I think that there are certain advantages for that. I think there are advantages to writing as well. I think really long engagement with, long-form scholarly engagements with film, long-form argumentation, I think probably still there are advantages to writing, one of which is that it's easier for me to say what another scholar is saying if they've written something. Being really precise about what a video essay is saying is not easy. You could argue it's one of its advantages. It's a much more open form of criticism. But in a way, to quote a video essay, you have to do a video essay to quote the video essay. So it's this these are the interesting things, I think. So I would argue one is better than the other. But maybe there are video essays that I haven't seen yet or that haven't been made yet that actually can be as complex over a long form argument as written film studies. I tend to think that there are advantages in the shorter form. I think in a way I'm really excited by the idea that they don't have to look at something that's the equivalent of a book. They can look at something that's quite small, sometimes really small. So, I think that these questions about length, about the weight of meaning, about the quotability of something, the ability to cite something, I think those are all really interesting differences. But I suppose most of all, I'm not interested in the audiovisual essay as a standalone form only. Just as I'm not interested in written film studies as a standalone form only. I like mixing things. So for me, the exciting thing is multimedia film studies. Sometimes that might give greater space to the video component, sometimes to the written component. If you've been looking back at some of my work, you'll see that the most typical presentation of it is maybe a 2,000 or 3,000 word essay plus a video, or a 5,000 word essay plus 5 videos. So mixing the two is really exciting to me.